I love that I'm starting to see and hear an influx of people sharing their stories about the things that they've experienced, because we can't heal from what we don't acknowledge. You know what I'm saying? We, especially in the black community, have this whole what happens in the house, stay in the house. You don't tell nobody my business mindset. And the thing about it is, it's not your parents' business. It's your business. It happened to you. It happened in your living environment. Because the same people who so quick to what happens in the house stays in the house be the first people to tell everybody your motherfucking business. Okay? I remember when I was a child, if I got in trouble or if I did something my mother didn't deem to be appropriate, this woman would use humiliation tactics such as, but not limited to, having me call all my family members and tell them, "Oh, I'm a thief. I'm a liar. I did this normal everyday occurrence thing that children do and my parents do around me all the time, and it's okay when they do it, but it's not okay when I do it." She would take me to my family members' houses and be like, "Yeah, look at her. She's pulling her brows out. Look at her. She's pulling her hair out. Look at what she's doing to herself. She's crazy. There's something wrong with her." Negating the tale about the trauma that they were imposing on me in the house. So if you abusing me and then I turn around and start abusing me in my own way, am I not just perpetuating what you've taught? But then it's like, oh, look, she's doing things to herself. So if anything else comes up later, we already got this paper trail that she was crazy. Remember, right? Remember when she was out here doing this? Remember when she was out here doing that? Right? So anyway, I seen this lady on my timeline and she's talking about her trauma. Now, she had a YouTube channel and apparently she had 70K followers. I find that hilarious. I've been making videos since June and I got 10 followers. And it fluctuates between 7 and 10. How? Okay? Hundreds of views, but okay. Anyways, so I'm not doing it for the views, but it is strange to me, right? Because I see YouTube channels that don't be talking about nothing, don't be doing nothing, just literally watching paint dry, and they got thousands of views, thousands of comments, thousands of, subscribers. But anyways, she was talking about how her father was a pastor, and that was the reason that he was doing a lot of the things that he was doing, and they were getting overlooked. When she was younger, her friend came to her at 12 years old and said, "Hey, when I spent the night at your house, your daddy did so and so and such to me," because she and her siblings were encouraged to befriend people to bring over to the house so that this man could violate them, and nobody did a thing. So when she was 13, she ran away. But all of betwixt that, at some point in time, her mother fell on hard times and got evicted from wherever she was living. And she ended up having to stay with her father. During that time, her father weaponized the system to make it so that she ended up not being able to go back to her mother. And from 3 to however old, she didn't know who her mother was. So when the court was like, "Yeah, you can go back with your mom," she didn't know who the lady was. Because systemized uh